first guest tonight is an Oscar, Emmy, and Tony-nominated actor who stars in the new movie Stowaway, which is streaming now on Netflix. Here is Anna Kendrick. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey! Anna, welcome. Thank you so much for doing our show again. It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Please. It's been probably, I think, just over a year since I talked to you last.
I saw you like right at the beginning of this whole thing.
Thank you for doing the show then, and thank you for doing it now. How have you adapted to living at home?
I don't think I've adapted any better than anybody else, but I mean, I'm trying to like keep it moving, keep busy. I'm doing like my COVID workout thing. Like
what's that?
I'm just like watching YouTube videos of some lady and like trying to follow along, but like because it's the only thing I have to do, I've kind of gotten really into it, and I'm like, maybe I'm a hard body. Maybe I'm honey, I'm an athlete. And
really?
then it occurred to me recently that normally I would be doing this stuff like in a class full of people with the full-length mirrors just to really illustrate how much I am not nailing it.
Yeah.
But until then, like I come on, Simone Biles, I'm coming for you.
You're ready for the Olympics.
My body is poetry in motion. Oh, it's a good thing they postponed the Olympics because I'm coming.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about.
That's where I'm at.
It's just because of
until things go back to normal and I actually see just how terrible all the form is.
Yeah,
until then, I'm living this fantasy. I love it.
I want to talk to you about your new movie, Stowaway. I'm excited for people to see this. It's set in space, and although you've never been to space, your name has gone to Mars. Can you explain this? And this is the coolest story ever.
Okay, so this is the director is like really into space, and before the movie came out, he actually sent me this this thing where he was like, it was crazy. I got your name and the name of all the cast members like engraved on the Mars rover, and I just was like, wait, what? Like, this can't be real, holy crap. And so I ended up having to like research what this was, and it was one of those things where it's like, it's a lovely gift, but first of all, now I'm doing research, so already I don't like this gift as much, because it's
any
homework.
gift that makes you do research.
You've given me the gift of homework. So what it is, do you guys have, I think you have like a photo.
I do. This is the Mars rover, and this is amazing to me. This is, of course, this is the Mars rover.
Incredible.
Yes. And now your name is somehow on here?
Okay. So, there's apparently, this is what the article said that I found, my research, was there are 3 fingernail-sized chips on this little placard on the Mars rover.
And you were one of the fingernail.
I'm one of the fingernails, but 11 million names are on these fingernail-sized chips. So yeah, there it is. Just these.
In one of these chips.
In one of these is my name, along with 11 million other names. Very cool.
So it's still, technically, your name...
Technically, my name is in space, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You are on Mars as we speak. You were told, and everyone knows this, don't ever work with animals, don't work with kids, and someone told you, don't ever do a movie in space.
Well, okay, so yeah, there's don't work with kids, don't work with animals. A production designer told me to add never do a movie in space or on a submarine. Because apparently it's like just miserable to shoot because it's so cramped, like it's such close quarters and you have to get like the crew in there and the camera people in there. And so, you know, when they're doing these like tracking shots where they're walking in front of me, I'm like trying to signal the camera guy, like, you're gonna run into the thing. And it's just very like, you know.
That's the trickiest thing.
It's just very claustrophobic.
They're going backwards and they're like banging. Yeah, you're like, oh gosh, you're back there. So yeah, it's a tough job.
Yeah, this is where I really found out I'm just like a klutz. I'm capable of breaking anything, no matter the size.
Netflix was kind enough to send us a few of these moments of yours. So here are a few of Anna's outtakes from Stowaway. Take a look.
Ready, and action.
Jesus Christ.
Breaking the ship. I broke the ship.
Abort. Abort.
Breaking the ship. Breaking the ship.
Breaking the ship.
I broke the
I'm breaking
ship.
the ship.
No, it's like, are you okay? this movie is an intense movie, like edge of your seat movie. Would you like to set it up for everybody? What it's about?
Yeah, so it's 3 astronauts on a 2-year mission to Mars, and they have enough resources for 3 people. And about 12 hours into the flight that they cannot turn around from, they discover a stowaway. And it's kind of the questions of like, how do we all survive together, and what do we do if there's really only enough oxygen for 3 of us? So it's very like nail bitey.
I want to show everyone a clip from the film. Here's Anna Kendrick in Stowaway. Take a look.
You're going to be feeling full gravity on the roof. It's a little over 200 meters to the solar panels, but the higher you go, the less gravity you'll feel.
Roger.
Do not touch the tether with the clamps that's carrying the power down from the solar panels.
Loud and clear. Don't climb the power tethers.
How cool is that? Anna Kendrick, everybody.